Hey everybody, thanks for logging on to StateChampsNetwork.com. This is our part 2 version of The Buzz. Tom and myself, as we give you our football predictions for the state semifinals, and we've already done Division 1 through 4. You can check that out on a separate clip. This is 5 through 8, and this is where we get into the territory with some teams that, especially those down on this side of the state, maybe aren't as familiar with, and this is a good opportunity for you to kind of get them familiar with them. Number 1, we've got Menominee and Grand Rapids West Catholic going at Marquette's Superior Dome, so they'll be indoors.
It's a replay of last year's championship game where West Catholic kind of had their way with Menominee.
Yeah.
Not sure it's going to be that one-sided. It's always difficult when what you were saying earlier, Lauren, is true. You know, you come out of certain brackets in certain part of the states, and who do you play? How well is your competition playing that year? And you look at comparative scores. Did they win by 4 touchdowns? Oh, they only won by 7 in this one. So a lot of that stuff gets confused because there was really no even plane there to say, okay, they did well against this team, so I think they'll do it well against this other team. So I think a lot of this is really shooting arrows in the dark. But one thing's for sure is the way West Catholic runs their offense, and they have a lot of players back from last year. I think Menominee is going to keep it closer. Obviously has an advantage of playing up in the Upper Peninsula in this game. West Catholic's got to make that long trip, just like the Upers have to do when they come down to play Ford Field, which is a disadvantage to them. Nevertheless, I like West Catholic by a touchdown. I think it'd be a well-played game.
Yeah, I think if it had been outdoors, it might have been something different.
Yeah, it would have been a whole lot different. They would have had skis on.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this particular bracket is that all 4 teams are 12-0. No one's lost. So it's one of these things that, again, I think you can coin flip these. I mean, I'll take West Catholic too, but again, I think all these teams are deserving of being there. It's going to be let the best team win.
Yeah, West Catholic was that team last year that lost a lot of games early in the season and then got a roll going into the playoffs. Well, they've been on a roll the whole season.
They sure have. All right, the other side, we've got Lansing Catholic 12-0 against Elmont. There's Elmont 12-0. They've had an amazing run. That'll be a 1 o'clock game at Ortonville Brandon High School.
You know, if you're going to pick an upset, I don't think Elmont's that bad of a pick.
No, it's not.
Because of what they did against Marine City, 35-7, nobody saw that coming. And even the people that may have picked Elmont to win that game, they couldn't have picked them by bat.
30-plus points in that one, and 30-plus points against a River Rouge team who was scrappy.
Rouge did not play poorly in that game, lost 35-12. Yeah. And I think that's actually good for Elmont to get that game that was closely contested. It doesn't look like that, the final score, but it was. And I think that's going to help them this week. That being said, it's going to be, like you mentioned earlier, Saturday is not supposed to be that bad weather-wise. Right. So Lansing Catholic likes to mix it up.
They do.
And they'll throw the ball 20 times a game, and that might give Elmont problems because they normally haven't played a team that can throw the ball like that.
Yeah,
so I think their secondary is going to be really hard-pressed to contain Lansing Catholic. I'm going to take the Cougars.
Yeah, 49 points over Flint Powers Catholic. Granted, maybe Powers was not as strong as they've been in the past, but again,
they were still a good Powers
almost 50 points there. They dropped 70 on Olivet the week before. So, Lansing Catholic is going to probably outscore you. I think I'm going to go with Lansing Catholic too. I think Almont's going to be right there to the end. But like I would have said, if Brother Rice has the ball late, if Lansing Catholic has the ball, 2 minutes left to go, I think they drive and they score and they win the game. I think it's going to be close though. So I'm going to say that it'll still be in the 30s. I see like a 35-30 game. That's the way I'm looking at this one. I think Elmont can play with anybody. I really believe that. But we'll see. So that's Division 5.